Good day, good day, good day. How have you been, guys? We've got quite a lot of stuff to go through because, you know, we've got new weekly schedule. We do have the boss challenge event, which has now been released, and we will, of course, be doing this as well. But we've also got a dragon to hatch on top of everything else. But main things to note is that we've got a regular clan event this week. We've got crowded nursery events. The upcoming dungeon dragon is going to be the aquatic. We've got that new event. And the new weekly dragon is Mr. Angler Dragon, which is a dragon that I never actually got before. So we will go through all of that in a second. But before we go through all of the new event stuff and the special promotion deals, I want to get this dragon hatched. So this is Mr. Hyena Dragon, and he was available from that Funny Feathers event. I'm sort of disappointed because I didn't get to finish the event because I had to leave for a few days, but at least we did get the hyena. I'm sad that I didn't get the hornbill. But the Hyena Dragon suffers from a poor reputation as a cunning coward, but in reality they make terrific teammates and courageous cooperators. Plus, just listen to that laugh. What laugh? The laugh is like exactly the same as normal, isn't it? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. But either way, he is a cool little rare dragon that, you know, if you didn't manage to get the hornbill, or maybe if you did manage to get the hornbill, at least it's a cool dragon, and it's one of those animal-esque dragons, which I'm quite a big fan of because they look kind of weird, but I like them. I like them quite a lot. And, you know, anyone that likes dogs or wolves and just hyenas in general, maybe you finally got a dragon for you. So, of course, I wouldn't recommend that you use this dragon on any of your teams because he's a rare dragon, and rares are sucky comparatively to epics, legendaries, and divines. But we'll still level him up to level 20 for the bonus points, and we'll take a little quick look at Dreg here, who, again, hyenas are kind of terrifying IRL, especially when they get into their packs and murder everything. But he looks friendly enough. I mean, he does have spiky wings, but I like him. I like him. If only we could have had the hornbill as well to add. But I digress. At least we have Little Dreg here. So that is our new dragon that I wanted to get out. And like I said, we have the Angler Dragon as the new dragon of the week. So if we go how to breed him, it shows us the combo is the Jaws and Bee dragons. So with dragons of the week, I do normally recommend that you level them up to around about level 15 minimum if you can, because even if you've got a few other rare dragons in that you could breed with it, leveling them up to about level 15 has worked wonders for me for the last 4.5 years. So if we breed these two together, then that is a 19-hour and 11-minute breeding time. And if you ever want to check what dragon you've gotten, you can go onto the DML wiki and, for example, we'll search up the Angler Dragon. Nice and easy. We'll scroll down, and with VIP, his breeding time is 19 hours and 12 minutes, which is the breeding time that we just got. But you've also got to remember that with some of these dragons, they do have duplicate breeding times. So if you ever want to check if you've got a duplicate breeding time as well, then we do have this website, the DML Planner. So if we go to the Angler Dragon here, Jaws and Bee, they get bred together, then it will show us all of the possible breeding times. And it turns out Mr. Angler has a 1-day breeding time normally, which is higher than anything else. So that should be confirmation that we have managed to breed the Angler Dragon on our first try. You know, it does take a few steps to make sure that you've actually bred the thing that you want, but it's quite easy, nice and simple, especially if you have those two sites bookmarked. So, we should finally have the Angler Dragon. He's been available a few times before, but I never got him during his original event, and I never got him the second time through. So, we finally got him for free. So, along with the event stuff, like I said, we have a new boss challenge. And this time, it is for Mr. Pineapple Dragon. So, if you do finish 4 rounds of the boss challenge, of course, as per usual, you will unlock the epic Pineapple Dragon. I do already have one of these, which means I'm not too interested in getting a hold of him. But I guess we could always get a second one if we wanted to. And plus, if you finish 5 rounds plus, you can also get dragon tickets out of the boss challenge event, so you can do that if you want. But I personally don't care enough to care about the event all that much. Plus, I'm busy doing random stuff. But you wait for the cooldown to go, you do the next battle, rinse and repeat, like 80 times until you finish off the event. Normally, the boss challenge events do take a little bit of time to complete, and I mean it lasts a full week, so normally it'd take about 5 to 6 days to fully finish off round 4 of the boss challenge, but it depends on how frequently you are logging in. So, you know, as per usual, new boss challenge event, make sure you get up and you do it. And so the new Dungeon Dragon is going to be released at 3 o'clock GMT. At the moment, it is, well, it's 2:29 for me in England, and I think it's +1 at the moment for me. So it'll be a little while before we actually get this dragon in the dungeon, like a couple more hours for us. But we will be getting the Aquatic Dragon as the new weekly Bottomless Dungeon reward dragon, and I already have the Aquatic Dragon as well. Where is he? Where is he? Here is the beautiful epic boy. He's actually kind of a cool epic because he is a water, wind, and shadow. I probably still wouldn't recommend for you to use him on your team, but he is one of the limited time dungeon dragons coming to us next week, or this week, not next week. I'm thinking an entire week ahead, but this week. So if you do want to get him, then make sure you are playing the dungeon. I'm not sure, am I even going to bother with the dungeon this week? Because both of the dragons that I wanted, I didn't get in any of the chests. I'm sort of bored, mega bored of the new dungeon until they bring out some of the changes. So I don't know. I don't know if I can be bothered. We might get some enchantment tickets or something, but I really don't want that Aquatic Dragon. I guess we can get dungeon tokens for that snow ghost one day. But anyway, along with that, again, we've been through the Aquatic, the boss challenge, we've been through the weekly dragon. So then the other stuff, July 22nd to the 26th, we've got Clan Siege, which is regular Clan Siege. Crowded Nursery, hatch as many dragons as you can. Rare dragons give you a higher score, I guess there's no reward dragon. Dinner time, the prize is going to be the Meteorite Dragon, that's on the 26th. So, not very interesting there either. And that is pretty much all of the weekly news, apart from the fact that if we check out the promotions, there is a really cool card deal pack. And I'm not sure where they got the idea for this, but you can open up Otto's packs for the cost of 2 dragon tickets. And this Otto's pack features all of the, well, I don't know if it's every single one, but it's got some of the old Otto's Lotto dragon pieces in it. So we've got the Ace Dragon, we have the Heavy Metal Dragon, we've got the Piggy Bank, we've got the Dice, we have the Cheerleader, we have the scrumptious little Painter Dragon here as well. And then we've got Coffee Boy, we've got Scarab Boy, and we've got America Boy. So if you are missing out on a couple of pieces for any of those dragons, you might want to open up a couple of these packs. An average number of rewards per 100 card packs opened, 50 rare dragon pieces, and 100 epic dragon pieces from opening up these packs. So that is what you should expect. And at most you are going to get 2 pieces. 1 to 2 pieces is what you should expect for opening up these. It tells you at the bottom. But if you do want any of those, there is the chance to get them. So make sure you keep all of that in mind. But man, that is a lot to go through. And again, it is just a regular, good old-fashioned clan event this week. So rather than you having to do the new Emerald Wars stuff, maybe you didn't like the event, maybe it kind of sucked for you for whatever reason. Our clan basically just decimated the enemy clan. And I imagine that they probably didn't have a whole lot of fun because it was quite obvious right from the get-go that there was no way that they were going to be able to even compete with us, which is kind of disappointing, to be honest, because you'd think that there'd be more challenge and I don't know, that it'd be more even, but it seemed like for a lot of the clans it was either that you get completely decimated or you completely decimate them, and there's like no in between. Because I would have liked to see a little bit more, you know, backwards and forwards, trying to capture the point, but that never really happened. It was just really sad. It was really sad. I did feel bad for about 10 minutes. I think we got MVP in that, which I normally never do, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the new clan event. I liked being able to choose different dragons and having the 3 different options for fights every time. It means that if you think strategically about it and say you're really good with using all different kinds of dragons, then maybe you've got the chance to, you know, get more points than the enemy, because it means that you can use crappy dragons but still get wins. I sort of like that idea, and that's sort of, you know, what we wanted in the dungeon. but it never ended up working out like that. So, I didn't mind it too much, but I definitely see what some of the problems could be with it. So, we'll see if the Emerald Dwarf stuff's gonna get any alterations or anything like that, but I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it too much at all. I guess we should do our other boss challenge fights whenever they come up. Because remember at the beginning, they're like a minute cooldown, 2-minute cooldown, 10-minute cooldown. They're pretty easy to deal with, although slightly tedious, like 3-minute cooldown. It's like, eh. It's when it gets to 2 hours when it starts becoming kind of annoying, because then you have to log in the middle of the night sometimes to get it done, and, you know, I've already made my stance on how I feel about the recent events clear, so I probably won't delve into that today, but I don't know if I can be bothered to compete in this one either. We will see. We will see a little Nahia, but we will be trying to get more enchantment materials for this beautiful boy here. Sometimes I call him a girl. He's definitely not a girl. I just get really, I don't know. Nessa I always see as a girl. I think it's the hair. But he's definitely not a girl. He's a boy. According to the official Nessa law, anyway. But I guess it's all sort of like heebie-jeebie god stuff. So it depends on whether you believe it to begin with. But anyway, for now, that's probably going to do me. So that was, I guess, the weekly roundup of what's going on because I wasn't here on the weekend. Best of luck keeping up to date with everything. I hope you've been getting all the dragons from the recent events. I hope you get some of the new ones. I hope you get the new dungeon dragon when it comes out. I didn't get any. I'm accepting that as fate now. I will never get a dungeon dragon. I've given up. So for now, thank you for joining me. And until next time, I hope to see you then.